Welcome to the Ink'd Enthusiast Podcast. I'm Mr. Wally,
And I'm Lonnie. We're your host for the Ink'd Enthusiast Podcast.
and this is a new episode.
Yes,
It's
so
our second episode.
today we are on episode 2 of the podcast, and we just want to go ahead and basically thank everyone who has downloaded, subscribed, commented, give a rating.
Sharing with other people.
Yeah, everything. We really appreciate you guys, and we thank you guys for the ones that have shown support. That means a lot when you're at zero trying to grow something from fucking zero. So we really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And also, we do want to go ahead and introduce, we do have a YouTube channel now. It's the Ink'd Enthusiast Podcast, the same exact name as the Instagram, the podcast. And basically, on there is this, it's the audio in the format of like YouTube podcast, their version of that shit. So if you guys are interested, you can go over there and listen to it as well. Obviously, subscribing, hitting the like button, leaving a comment.
When we start on YouTube?
Huh?
When we start on YouTube?
Today. Today,
so
yeah.
we can say we're in all the platforms. We're in Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Apple Music, RSS,
Yeah.
YouTube, and
Amazon Music.
Amazon Music.
Yeah, so we're on pretty much everything. Everything. It's good enough. So today on the podcast, we are going to be diving into this man right here, his tattoo journey. We might as well start off the second episode like this because why not? He is a tattoo artist. He does have 10 years that we just celebrated recently, which we kind of talked about a little bit on the last podcast.
And the first episode.
Yeah, in the first episode. So, we're going to talk about that today. I have some questions for you. We're going to get into all of those juicy things.
Sounds cool. I have a lot to say in this episode.
Good, yeah. And you're going to bump it up. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to jump into your journey, basically, like you start as a tattoo artist, all that good stuff. So let's jump into it.
All the sauce,
all the tea. Yeah.
The sauces that people want to know about.
Yeah. So basically, let's start by just how did you get started? Like, how did you know you want to be a tattoo artist?
I know that since I was a kid. Since I was like, I started drawing at like super young age.
Yeah.
And then when I was like teenager, I was like, yeah, I love like tattoos and piercing and all that. And I started drawing like that kind of stuff, like lettering, like tattoo style shit. And I don't start yet when I was a teenager because I don't have the resources to get a machine and start and all that. Because in that time, doesn't exist like today, like $100 or $20 machine, or the Chinese one, or the copy or whatever machine, the cheaper ones. It was just the expensive one, like Mickey Sharps, like that kind of brands. That was like 200 and something, and I don't have like money enough, so I never get one.
Yeah.
So when I turned like 24, 25, I was working in one of my homies' fast food restaurant, and one guy from my hood, from my neighborhood, he was selling a tattoo machine with everything.
Oh dang!
The cord, the pedal, the
whole shebang.
Yeah, the coil ones, the old ones. And I was like super interested in buying it, but I told that guy like, I don't know, man. Walk around and come back if you have some offers. So he won $15, and I really want it, but I'm like, I want to get it for cheap. So he came back like 30 minutes later, and he's like, "Oh man, like I really need that money because I'm doing some whatever bullshit." And I say, "I have 10." He's like, "Okay, that's a deal. Boom, here's the machine, here's the cords." And then he said like, give me a few minutes, I'll be right back. And he bring me a whole bag full of needles and that disposable grips and everything. So I start over there, 2015.
Dang, for $10
That was a gift.
for the Lolo.
Yeah,
That's like, I mean,
nothing.
$10 and you got like the whole like thing and some needles and stuff. You got like that was a fucking hookup. Like for real, for real.
Yeah, that was like super cheap.
Yeah. So from there you got your machine, then what?
And then I went to the supply store, but I had to go all over the downtown like a whole hour. And I get a few things I need, like plastic gloves, um, ink, important, those kind of stuff. And then I start tattooing, and me and my brothers, we making a grill and some ribs,
You mean you were grilling?
like a barbecue ribs or something like that. Like I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck about it.
you guys were grilling.
Yeah, cooking something.
Yeah.
So they bring the ribs with the skin.
Hmm.
So I cut off the skin out of the ribs, and I cut it in two squares, and I start like practicing in pork skin.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me something about like you can
Yeah,
practice like on a lemon, a banana skin,
yeah,
and
you can
like
practice in some fruits and skin. That's a real skin.
mhm.
It's a little bit hard, but
Yeah, it's not like super authentic to human skin, but yeah.
yeah. So I start there like in the second piece I was practicing, like doing super good, like letters and some animals and stuff.
Mhm.
And my brother asked me like, when you want to start tattooing like real skin people? I said like, I don't know, man. I want to wait like 6 months from now. And he's like, 6 months for what? You've been drawing your whole life. It's like, give me a tattoo over here in my arm. I'm like, really? It's like, yeah, not playing. Okay. So I did a rose.
Wow.
So I started tattooing my homies, my brother,
Everybody.
my neighbors.
The local tattoo man.
Yeah, so
How was the rose? How did the rose turn out? Was it good or no?
super good.
Oh, good.
It was black and gray at
Hmm.
first, and then he said, you can add some color, and I have black, white, red, and green.
Oh, wow.
So it's a lot of people asking for roses and then colors. So I'm like, I need those colors.
Yeah, yeah.
So I did it on color, but it
That's
came out
cool.
really good.
Nice. That's
That's
super cool.
that's how I started in 2015, and I started making a lot of money too, like getting like a lot of business, a lot of customers. I was just living off that,
Hmm.
just tattooing.
That's pretty cool, though. I mean, that's pretty cool to like say that you want to do something and then you're like, I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna do it, and you start like making actual money off of it. That's pretty
That's
good because most like businesses you start, it takes time to like turn over and
building,
yeah, like your return
growing.
on investment, etc. Like yeah, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, when I was tattooing those pork, the skins,
Yeah,
practicing before I started tattooing people, I told my brothers, I'm gonna be an artist, and I'm gonna travel and make a lot of money doing tattoos, and I'm doing it.
yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's super cool to like set out to like do something. Say like I want to do this. I want to be that, and then actually like follow through and do those things is like that's top tier.
It's been a long journey, but
Yeah,
worth it.
but a journey that's worth it. And if you're super passionate about that and everything, like everybody has a journey with like things that they're trying to do, the goals that they're setting. So that's pretty cool.
So I finished the 2015, being super like not famous, but super known. I was known before that in my neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
but then I started like monetizing the like people knowing me for the tattoos.
Yeah, where you're from, right?
Yeah, and then 2016, saying I sell like super good, a lot of customers, making money. I wasn't thinking in getting like a regular job and tattooing like the weekends, nah, just tattooing.
Yeah.
And then 2016 and February, I got involved in a car accident and I broke my humerus and like 3 or 4 pieces.
Thanks.
Yeah, so my career was like
Yeah, like right as you're like
down.
gaining momentum, you're like, yeah, we're done.
I was like fucking, I don't know, like sad, like
Yeah, of course. Anybody would. That's like being a dancer and then like fucking up your knee or something like that. Like that's fucking a catastrophe to your passion.
yeah. So I broke my arm in 3 or 4 pieces, and I have to wait for the surgery like a whole month.
Damn.
And it's still people asking me like, "Hey, like I want to get this," and I'm like, "Oh man, I'm fucked
Can't.
up.
Yeah, I can't
I
do
can't
it.
do shit.
Yeah.
I don't even put my fucking shoelaces together by my own. I need help."
Yeah.
So I wait like 2 months. So I wait 1 month. The surgery happened. They fixed my bone, and I stay in the hospital for a whole week. And then when I got home, I removed the bandage and everything, and I'm trying to move my arm, and my arm was stuck.
Yeah.
I have to do physical therapy for like a whole month. And after the surgery, 40 days later, I was back tattooing.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
I have to take like every 40 minutes a little break,
Yeah.
but I'm back.
Yeah, you're back in action.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. That's good that you at least healed like in a timely manner. You're young enough to like let your body do what it does, versus being like an older person. Like you take for not forever, but like you take so much longer to heal.
No, my recovery was fast because I pushed myself to make it fast.
Yeah, of course.
So
So from there,
from then I started tattooing again, like more like I came back stronger.
with a vengeance,
Yeah, stronger and smarter.
right?
And so that was 2016. And then I get a job. So I start working like a office work Monday to Friday, and Friday nights tattooing, and Saturday and Sunday. And after that, 2017, after my grandma passed away, like 2 months later, I I moved to LA and I start my career over there from zero again, from scratch.
Yeah,
I don't know nobody. I don't have like friends and nothing.
yeah. That's a different like kind of individual to be like I'm gonna go to a whole different country and then I'm gonna like do
And a whole
something
different language.
right, a whole different language and like start something like that's not a typical. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna go be. I went to school and I'm gonna go to be like a, I don't fucking know, like a veterinarian or something, like something that's a little bit more normal, regular, you know?
Like 9 to 5.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's super ambitious and that's super scary. I could only imagine, like, if I was you and your shoes, and I'm like leaving United States to go some random place and I don't even know the language they speak there, and I'm doing a
Can be
job.
rough.
Yeah, that can be like a lot of emotions, you know? But that's cool. That says a lot about you as a person.
So I started tattooing over there. This guy, he was a neighbor. Like I used to live in the second floor, and he lived. Now we live in the third floor. He lives on the second floor,
Yeah.
and he don't even speak my language. And he was some Hispanic. So I started doing that guy. I get a job in a restaurant washing dishes. That's how I like collect my money, and I get a machine and all the supplies I need to do that tattoos. So on my days off, I start doing mobile service,
Oh.
super cheap, like $30, 50, 100, a
What
hundred and
a
fifty.
real steal.
Yeah,
Those are the
I was
people that come into the shop these days that are like, I want to get this. And then you're like, well, it's such and such of a price. Oh, really? Oh my
oh,
God. Because I got this for $50 at my friend's house. We're like, yeah, and it looked like that. It fucking
look
looked,
like it.
and it looked terrible.
Yeah. Well, I get my like cheap machines and everything, but the quality was good.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know the pricing, and then I get a new power supply, and I go to Valencia, close to Six Flags.
Oh, yeah. Valencia.
So I met this guy. He have more like way more experience than me. He have a bunch of machines for sale and everything. And I asked him about the pricing. So he guided me a little bit with the pricing because I was charging like too low.
Yeah.
He told me like
Learning
these
process.
areas is more expensive, like the neck, the hands, the face,
Right.
the elbows and
Because you said
stuff.
like the skin on the neck is like different,
Yeah,
right?
it's different and it's difficult.
Yeah, right. Because you have to stretch it more, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it bleeds more. It's more like thin.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's a lot of things like people don't know
Right.
as a customer.
Of course. And I could vouch for that too, just being like on one side of the fence and now to be like on another side of the fence. There's stuff that, like, even back in the day when I used to get my tattoos, even before we were married and a thing, like I would wonder, like, oh, I wonder why like they charge like this price, or like why like colors more, or like if I get it on this area versus this area, like it's a difference in the prices. But now that I'm on the different side, I can more so like understand.
Yeah,
And I have a different respect for like tattoo artists in general, I feel, because it's like when you're a client, you don't really, like, no offense, you don't like know shit, to be honest. Let's just keep it 100. So it's like you don't really know, why we charging the prices that are being charged, but if you're on the other side and you're like, damn, I see it's the experience, it's the time, it's the your fucking neck hurting, your back is fucking
supplies
stiff,
because it's
supplies.
not the same. You spend it like in cheap supplies than the real quality ones are
Right.
expensive.
Right.
Like machines, needles, ink, all the power supplies
Yeah.
that make a huge difference into the final product and the quality.
Yeah, not to mention, like, if you want color or no color, if you're getting it like on your neck, on your
Yeah.
ribs. Some people do the most, get things on their booties, et cetera, et cetera. So, yeah, that's that thing. Go back to your story.
So we're back to LA.
Yeah. You bought your shit.
Yeah, I get a new power supply. That guy explained me and guide me a little bit. So I start like again from there. And then this guy, the neighbor I was doing tattoos, he was like, I want this design and I have 150. So when I asked the other guy who sell me the power supply, like, oh look at this guy, he want like this big shoes piece here, and he's telling me he have 150, and he said like he's fucking crazy. I would charge like 700-800 for that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh really that much? He's like, yeah. I'm like, damn, I'm
You're
about
like,
to
good
make
shit, good
money.
shit.
Yeah, so I stopped doing that guy because he
Oh.
wanna scam me a little,
Oh, you didn't tell him.
basically.
You didn't tell him like, oh, it's 800, or
No,
you're
it's
just.
like, nah, it's too low. I
Oh.
can do another little stuff for that money, but not that big ass piece. You're like, nah, man, you're
Yeah.
crazy. You're smoking something.
So.
So I start getting like put money together and buy for myself like a new machine from Amazon. A little
Are you
bit more,
getting another one?
yeah, a little bit more expensive than the one I had from the Swami.
You're like slowly upgrading, like
Yeah,
a little bit more. Yeah.
yeah. I go from a $20 machine, a coil one, and Amazon I found one for like $60,
Yeah.
and that one works like decent.
Good.
So
So from
60,
there.
yeah, and then another one, I get another like 50, 60. So one from for shading, and the other one was a liner. And then I start like getting tattoos by a guy in San Fernando Valley.
Mhm.
And shout out to Casual. So we went to a convention one day with a guy and his apprentice. We went to a convention. So the apprentice, he wanna buy a machine, and I wanna get the same machine the other guy had. So we talked with this man, and we don't even know he was the who owns the nuclear tattoo supply. He was the owner. So he said it's 500, but if you guys trying to get like two, I can give you like a little deal. So we get two machines,
Nice.
and I'm still having the same machine. It works like
Super good.
super good. Nothing. Immortal tattoo machine. Super good.
That's fucking cool. Yeah.
And now we know we get supplies from the same store in
Yeah.
Vegas.
Yeah, right. we have a
Nuclear.
we have a whole fucking podcast session every time we're going to get supplies.
Yeah. And shout out to Andres.
Yeah. He's super
So
cool.
the last dude.
Yeah, no, he's cool. And his girl is cool too. I
Yeah.
like her. So yeah, so after you got your next tattoo machine, how did you get here to Vegas?
So I start tattooing a few more like new customers, new people, and passing a little bit the pandemic, I moved to New York, but I don't like it, so I stay like a month, and then I moved to Florida, and I stayed there for a whole year. In Orlando, I was tattooing like a lot of people. I was like getting super known, making a lot of money, but I had the I already took that decision to move back to California. So I got back to California. That was 2021 October. But I moved in an apartment with my brother in Orange County. So I start like fresh again. I get a new car, a new Mercedes, and then I get involved in another car accident. I lost that car. I keep going, tattoo, tattooing my people, and then I met two homies from my country, they do tattoos, and they give me the contact. So they give me the contact from a tattoo shop owner from here, from Vegas. So I talked to him, and I met him in LA. We have like a little, like a short conversation, like an interview, like checking my portfolio and stuff. And he's like, "When you want to start?" I said, like, "Today, tomorrow." It's like, hell yeah, that's the people I need. And I asked him, like, I can go with you in your truck, and he's like, "No, I'm with my family and stuff, so the my vehicle is full." So I get a few documentation for like a certification in LA, bloodborne pathogens and stuff. I get a flying ticket, and I moved to Vegas a few days after that.
Wow.
And I start tattooing in North Las Vegas in the men's shop.
The man.
The man.
The man. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say names.
Yeah, we're not gonna say names.
Yep.
We already know, but
Yeah, people know.
yeah, but do you want to talk on that experience a little bit without
That was
without
a
saying names?
that was a rough experience.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say all we talk in this podcast is the truth and only the truth.
The truth,
And
so help me God.
yep. And
So you started working at the shitty man's place,
yeah,
and then the whole experience there was like super crazy, fucking crazy.
yeah, and I have some money, so I start over there. And the second day, he asked me for an iPad. He's like, "Oh, you don't have an iPad? You gotta go." And I was like, "What? What do you mean? Give me 1 second." I get on my phone. Uh, Best Buy, Walmart, bum, bum, bum. Okay, in 2 days it's coming my new iPad. It's like, "Oh, okay, you can stay." So the second day we already start with problems.
Yeah, like who, like
It's tripping.
yeah, like who starts like a bus like that? Like if you're a genuine shop owner and you're a boss and you're trying to help the people that are working in your shop, you would say something instead of being like, "Oh, you don't got an iPad? Get on." You would say like,
Yeah,
"Oh, bro,
I
like,
can
you know,
help you.
like you
Like,
have an iPad," and you would tell them yes or no. If you say no, it'd be like,
you
"Oh,
need a
okay,
ride
bro."
to Target or
You
Walmart.
would be like, "Okay, bro, you know, like make sure you get your iPad, blah blah blah. Like I give you time, like not like you don't have an iPad, get out." Who does that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we start back. And after that, a few months, it was just me. It was another two guys working. He fired them. I stay because I start here like by myself. I don't have friends. I don't have connection. I
Right.
don't have nothing. And I was living in the shop. I was sleeping in a fucking tattoo bed in the floor for like 2 weeks. And then I found a room. I started renting a room, and then after that, I started renting my own apartment. Like a few months later. So one problem started when he asked me for my health card, the health department body art card. I'm like, I just have the LA County one. That shit works. When I asked to the health department inspector, the lady said, "Yeah, that works. You can go to the health department and get a guest one for Nevada, and it's like 120. I don't remember 20 or 120, and that works for a few months, and you good." I'm like, okay. And then this man start tripping like, "No, you have to sign for like a apprenticeship, and I'm gonna charge you this much, 4,000, and you have to pay me 500 every month, and blah blah blah." And I'm like, okay, I want to do I want to do right. I want to start here with my document and
Yeah, you
everything
came
good.
this far. You're like, let's see it through and do a good job.
Yeah. So I went to the health department. I do my test and I failed the first one, the first time.
No, are you serious? Nah.
So
Shit.
I lost.
And that guy's such an asshole. He'd probably like, you
It
know,
was like
like no.
at the same time I didn't pass, so that's normal. I lost 150, and then the next week I read more. Like I study everything. It's a super short book, and the week later I went to do the test again, and I passed it. I was like, yeah, finally.
Yeah.
So I that day, and it's about to be like my birthday. That was 1 month before my birthday. So I start paying the apprenticeship 500 every month for like almost a year. That was a trip with that man, that little man. Always something. He's always tripping about something, missing some money, whatever.
Yeah, well, he like as I mean, as far as I know, that man was a real fucking character.
Shit.
like to say the least. He just to say the
He
least.
have his fame. Like you, I'm not even gonna say his name, and people know.
Yeah, most likely. I mean, 9 times out of 10, because he has like a reputation of being a
Bad
complete
reputation, bad.
asshole and doing a whole bunch of other shit we won't say, but he be dabbling in a little bit of this and a little bit of that,
Yeah.
like
We here to
he
tell the story. I'm not as niche. People know, and they know that guy.
yeah, and it's not even about like being a snitch. It's like right is right and wrong is wrong, and you're doing dirty by people and you
Yeah,
know what's up and things, and you're still being like a shady lady. You know what I
yeah. And
mean?
I was like
Like,
super honest with the money, with everything. He was like checking the paperwork. If are you stealing? You stealing customers?
yeah,
You
he's
tattooing at home? He's like always tripping, and I don't know, always tripping for something.
yeah, he was super extra.
Yeah,
Like, bro, chill out. But all those extracurricular activities that he does is the reason why he's fucking having a
tripping.
hard time and always tripping because you're not okay in the top. You know what I mean? Somebody's not home
Yeah.
and and the top. So that's part of the reason he is like extra difficult because he's doing, you know, extra activities on the side, messing with his mental state.
So the same year, like that was August when I started my apprenticeship. Supposedly I'm not an apprentice, but I have like legally for the health department I have to start the process. That took 6 months. And I asked him, hey, can you sign up for me? And I'm still working here and paying you the rest? And he's like, no, I'm not gonna sign up for you because if I sign you, you're gonna get your car and you're gonna live and you're not gonna pay me.
Wow.
And I've been loyal all this time, and it's like you don't trust me and blah blah blah. So next year, so at the end of the 2022, I bring my family. I bring my mom and my little brother to live with me. So 2023, they start tripping when they visit me at the shop, talking stuff like bad stuff about them. So I finished the 4K he charged me for the apprenticeship. I'm like, okay, here's the last payment. I want my paper sign off to get my car. He's like, no, I didn't say 4K. I say 6K.
No way. Fucking asshole.
I said like hell, now you're crazy.
Yeah,
He's like, no, no,
literally.
but today is the payment. Give me those 500 and I'm gonna check the papers at home.
Oh
And
my
if you're right,
God.
I'm gonna bring you the 500 back. Okay? I'm like, I don't trust you, but here's the 500. And the next day or the next 2 days, he's like, oh, I was checking the papers and my wife lost the papers. But I remember I said 6,000, not four. I'm like, nah, you're crazy, man. It's like, no, 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 but you have to pay me more, pay you more. Sign the papers first, and
What the
I
fuck?
can give you something.
Yo, he's crazy. Like beyond crazy. That man is like on another fucking planet.
Yeah.
How you gonna tell somebody for your for me to sign up for you? We talked about 4,000, and
Uh-huh.
of course you're gonna remember that. It's not like, oh, $20.
And he keep my copy, the copy of that paper. He
Yeah,
keep it, so I don't see that paper.
that's fucking crazy. He was trying to swindle.
Yeah.
Damn. And to go from 4,000 to 6,000, bro, you need to leave that shit alone because you're
So
tweaking.
I end up paying him for the apprentice bullshit 4,500. And after that, I'm like, I'm done with you. I'm leaving. He's like, no, please, don't leave me. Stay 1 or 2 weeks more because I have to find another. I'm like, I don't care,
You're
bro.
lucky you don't get fucked up.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I'm like, I'm leaving, and he's like, no, please, I'm leaving, and I'm leaving tomorrow. And he was like super pissed, like, no, blah blah blah. You're not loyal. You're leaving me, blah
Oh
blah blah.
my God.
And then he chill out for a little bit, and then he's like, come on outside, let's talk. And he was like, where you going? When you gonna start working in another shop? What's the name? Tell me. And I'm like, I'm not working in any other shop, bro. I'm gonna do my own shit,
Yeah.
and I'm leaving. He's like, yeah, but don't leave now. Stay 1 or 2 weeks more. I was like, hell no,
So
I'm
we,
leaving right now.
yeah, so we can continue with your bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
You crazy?
I grab a few trash bag and I start putting all my shit there. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah, he's a little psychopath.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody should work for that man because I mean, unless you're into getting scammed, like and like low key. I mean, like being honest, that's like low key. Like that's such a fucked up like environment to be a creative. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like being a tattoo artist is a creative process, and when you're working in an environment like that where your boss is complete dick, like and he's like constantly like accusing you of this and that and you stealing, it's like bro, you're fucking a cuckoo bird because you're on some other shit, so now you're like tweaking and you're like lashing out at your employees, or not even your employees because you're not an employee, but you know what I mean, like the people who are working in the same space as you. That's crazy. That's a fucked up experience.
yeah.
And I know like a lot of tattoo artists have like fucked up apprentice like
Experience.
stories and experiences and shit. Like it's not like, I don't know, it's sad because it's like not like a thing that you like, it's normal to have like a fucked up experience basically. Like, oh, if you want to be a tattoo artist and you want to get an apprenticeship, you're gonna basically be treated like a piece of shit. I'm gonna have you go get my coffee. I'm gonna have you run my errands, and not only am I gonna ask you to get my
The
coffee
trash
and clean up
can.
all the fucking day and not really learn anything about being a tattoo artist, I'm gonna like talk to you like shit, like you're beneath me, and like go get me a coffee. You know what I mean? Like that's not how you talk to people, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy to say like, damn, I want to be a tattoo artist. I want to be like a creative, like whatever. And you have to have that kind of experience in order to like get where you need to be. Like that has to be your journey, you know? And that's what also the tattooing 101, they talked about a lot about that too, you know? It's like they shared too like so many fucked up experiences. Like, bro, if you don't have to
It's
do that,
nothing new.
yeah, it isn't. And it's sad to say, you know, but it's like if you don't have to get a tattoo apprentice and a shop, maybe bypass that shit. You know what I mean? Because it just seems like a drama and it's like,
But at some point you have to,
do you?
and that's the sad part. like I did. Like after how many years tattooing, I have to sign those papers and get an apprenticeship, even though I'm not an apprentice.
Yeah,
But
I
you
mean,
be treated like an apprentice.
yeah, I mean, you have that little portion, but I mean, I'm just saying to really start and be like a full on like apprentice, like having to clean and sweep and get errands, and do whatever else bullshit they think of, like
I
abuse you,
did
Loki.
it. Cleaning the cleaning and mopping every day.
Shit.
The
You like, am I,
chairs, the mirrors, the windows outside, everything was shiny.
yeah, like, am I a fucking learning to be a tattoo artist or a motherfucking custodian? Like, that's the thing. That's what people say too, though. They're like, at the end of the day, like, you feel like, first of all, an apprenticeship, you're not getting paid for. So that's number one, right? So you still need to figure out how you're going to pay your fucking bills. And if you're a kid, then you can be at the house with your mom and dad. I guess that's a different vibe. But like, 9 times out of 10, you still got to pay your bills. You still got to eat, put gas in your car, yada,
Of course, you
yada.
have to drive every day to go to the shop.
So it's like you're there every day for the free, and then you're like low key getting abused by them, like just treating you like shit, talking to you like you're fucking nothing, like sweep this, mop that, get this, go here. You're like, bitch, I'm not a fucking assistant. Like, what the fuck is going on here? And then they say, like, that's the other thing, you're not really learning shit at the end of the day. Like, I fucking cleaned for a whole fucking year and I didn't learn nothing. Like, if I didn't take that shit into my own fucking hands, I would still not know the things that I need to know. That's crazy. That's
That's the
crazy.
thing. So in other states, you can get your like body arca like super easy, but here in Vegas, it's like a little bit more difficult because it's a tourist place. So
Yeah, that's
you
crazy
need a little fucking car to
to do your
operate.
shit. Yeah, to be in the mix.
Yeah, because you can do your things at home or whatever, but if you wanna be like elevate your business and everything, you need that to
Yeah,
start in a shop and get clients from like in a professional place and everything. So you have to pay that price.
yeah. Did you have like any like good moments from working at that shop with Crazy Daisy?
Yeah, it was fun, and I met some like nice people. I met my baby.
Yeah, we met each
I
other
tattooed
there.
my mother-in-law
Yeah, that's right.
and auntie,
And yeah, my auntie, or yeah,
and I met the guy I'm working with now. I met him over there.
yeah. So you did have some like good experiences from that. I mean,
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
good and bad. It's like a roller coaster,
I
you
mean,
know.
obviously more cons than pros because he was a real special
I
individual.
left that place with fucking PTSD.
Yeah, no, seriously, and it's I hate to say it, but you know how like there's the tattoo artist stereotypes. He fits like so many of those. Like just wild, just out in these streets, like just doing what the fuck ever, like just what the fuck ever with your family, what the fuck ever with your job, your shop, like what the fuck ever with the people who working in there. Like you don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Like he really did not like he say anything, even whether it made actual sense or not. But I mean, when you're doing, you know,
he get mad when we was playing in the phone, and he's like, "You guys using too much Wi-Fi. Do something. Go clean." We're like, "We're not even using your Wi-Fi. Your Wi-Fi sucks. We're using the next door Wi-Fi. It was like the store, like a
yeah,
mini market.
yeah.
We're stealing Wi-Fi from there.
Yeah, no, it's like
He was tripping for whatever reason.
that's what I'm saying. Like he was just on, he was on
Yeah,
some different levels, and that's what happens when you're on those
deal with
levels.
that guy. It was so it was like sometimes good, fun, and sometimes like hard
Yeah,
to deal with that man.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, like that's sad that like you even had to like go through that kind of situation. I don't think like any work environment should be like that. Like who wants like to deal with all that and like drama? That's crazy. That's a crazy experience.
So I end up leaving, and then I start working with um, the homie I'm working with now, and he offered me he's gonna sign up for me, and he's not gonna charge me nothing because I already spent for being scammed for
You already send buku's money.
yeah, 4,500. That's a lot of money. So I'm still working with that guy.
Yeah, well, you went to another place.
Yeah, that was another whole story.
Anyways, we're gonna let's skip that over that. But yeah, that's a whole nother. Oh yeah, yeah. Anyways,
Long story.
yeah, another long story. We'll skip that. But yeah, so basically, so yeah, you're working in a shop now, and that's cool. That's cool. That's pretty much like how your journey went. And what would you say like is your like um like your favorite tattoo styles or the ones that you're the best at?
Black and gray realism, like letters,
Yeah,
Chicano.
yeah. No, that's super cool. Anything you want to add about your journey?
Mm. It's not like everybody thinks like you enjoy your work, like drawing or tattooing people and making good money from that. It's like pros and cons. If you wanna make it, like it's a little bit rough out there.
Yeah. And yeah, I think people think differently.
Yeah,
They
he's
think,
like, oh, I'm gonna be an artist and I'm gonna start making good money and I'm gonna have cool coworkers and it's a cool job and we're gonna chain tattoos and blah blah blah. But it's not like everybody thinks.
no, it's definitely not like that. And you definitely don't always like all your coworkers, that's not like, that's just not how it is. It's real life shit. And
Yeah,
it's
sometimes
different.
the customers tripping too.
Yeah, oh my
Sometimes you
God.
like you have some issues. You can have issues with the owner or coworkers, and sometimes the customers tripping for something.
Yeah, I remember you told me that story like one time when you were at another shop. And you told me like about people as like a couple that came in trying to get some stuff.
Oh, I hate that people.
And they were like, "Oh, what's the price that you're gonna give us for this tattoo or whatever?" And you quoted them the price based on the sizing, whatever, whatever. And then I remember, like, wasn't it like one paid and then the other one didn't pay yet or something, or they're gonna pay at the end or
No,
something?
I said, okay, I'm gonna say like with numbers and everything. It's 100, but it's 100 each. And the man, he just signed the papers like super quick. He was on drugs or something, and he jumped into the tattoo bed. He's like, okay, do my tattoo. And I was like, what the fuck? I need your ID. I need your payment. And he's like, oh, okay, what's your cash app? Okay, here's 100. But I said 100 for two tattoos, and I said 100 each. So I did his tattoo, and then his lady start tripping like, "Oh, I want my tattoo." I'm like, "No, it's 100." He's like, "No, but you told me it was 100 for both." Is I already paid you 100. You have to do it. And the lady start tripping, and I was like going off. I called the owner like, "All these people are tripping. They fucking, I'm about to go crazy. I want to slap both."
Yeah.
But
And that's the thing. It's like you're trying to be like professional and this and that, but like don't insult my fucking intelligence. Don't try to make it seem like I told you 100 for two. Like you're already getting a deal, a steal. It's already a small tattoo. You have the 200 or you don't. Like, you know what I mean? And then try to lie like, "Oh no, you said like
nah,
no, I didn't say that." Uh,
I'm smoking drugs or you smoking drugs.
yeah, somebody's smoking drugs and it ain't me.
So I end up like doing the that guy ladies tattoo, and she was like some bullshit about like, oh, I'm gonna get one of my friends. He's working in the TV show in Masters. I was like, shut the fuck up, and I blast the music with the whole volume possible.
Yeah, like
I don't want to hear you. And then
you
I'm done. I rub some Vaseline, like, go
yeah.
away.
Yeah, like you better have $200. We're sure that you don't know nobody on the TV, baby, and we don't care about Ink Masters.
Nah,
Like, bro, who cares? That drama ass show. That show ain't
that's
shit.
comedy.
Yeah, that's
Not
a fucking
even real.
that show's a fucking joke, and we know you don't know nobody from there, so it's like people are a trip, bro. Like the stories that have been accumulated, crazy, real crazy. Like
So I did it, and I'm like, just leave, go away. I don't want to see you anymore.
get
That
out
was
of my
a,
sight.
ay, ay, ay. That was
Yeah, that was. I
a
remember.
rough day.
I remember when you were telling me about that. You were like,
I
"I'm
want to
gonna
kill them.
fucking lose my shit." Yeah, I know that's crazy. People
I wanna,
definitely push the limits and the boundaries with shit. Especially like that's my favorite. I'm always gonna say it is like the people that come in and they're like, "Oh yeah, I want to get this," and you're like, "Okay, it's gonna be such and such." What? And it's like so much attitude and shit, and it's like, "Oh, well, I got this for $100." You're like, "Yeah," and it looks like fucking shit, madam. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think that shit looks good. That
you're
shit
paying
is
shit, and
trash.
that tattoo looks shit too.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? You get what you get. Quality is always should be your
Yeah,
number one. And if you don't have money for that right
quality,
now,
not quantity.
exactly. And if you don't have the money for that right now, just be like, okay, yeah, you know what? Thank you so much for your time. I'll be back. And you save up your, your coins or whatever. And you come back when you have the money. People like to make a fucking spectacle. It's like
It was
so unnecessary.
some random lady show up one day, and she was asking me for a quarter sleeve. It was like super realistic roses, like two or three, and like a diamond, like super realistic, and like a those old pocket watches with like a heart shape.
Um,
And I say like, oh, that can be like around like 700, 800 for the low. I'm not gonna say 1,000 because I know they're gonna say like, oh, why is that much? And the lady said, can you do it for 300? Yeah, can you do it for 300? I have 300 for this tattoo. And I'm like, that I'm gonna charge you seven, like eight. And if you wanna get it now, like as a walk-in, I can give you a deal for seven, but not three. And she start asking me like, is that for cause use materials? I was like, no, that's my experience. You showing me a super realistic picture. Do you wanna like that or you wanna like super basic? She's like, no, I wanna like the picture super realistic. Yeah, 800. And but why? Is your materials expensive? I was like, yeah, I use expensive machine, expensive needles, good quality inks, and like my experience and my time.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. And it's like sometimes, sometimes you gotta like let people know, like, I'm charging you because this and that, because it's like they don't understand. But it's like, it's so funny, like, to come in there, like, oh, I have a budget of $300 and I'm gonna get half a sleeve, a whole sleeve, like
Yeah, and
2 legs done. Like, that's crazy. You know how
mhm.
much time that takes? That's a lot of
And you know how
time.
much time takes to learn that and get that level?
Right.
That's a lot of years.
Exactly.
It's longer than go to the university and be a doctor. That's
Yeah.
that's how many years? Like five, six.
I have no clue. Too many. All I
But
know.
to get like that kind of level and tattoo wise, it's like 7, 8, 10 to get like that kind of realistic tattoos.
Yeah. That's crazy.
What's your cheapest tattoo?
My cheapest?
Uh
Am
huh.
I? Are you really want me to answer
Nah, I'm playing.
that? What?
I'm playing.
I'm like, wait, really? Okay, so my question to you: have you ever had a crush on a client?
Nah, just you.
Right answer. Those
Ding.
ding ding
Approve.
approved. Yeah. So yeah, so basically that's kind of like your journey in a nutshell, right?
My journey is kind of long.
Well, of course.
Different states, different now, different in this city, like different jobs. But
Yeah, for sure.
we good. We good.
Well, that's good though. I mean, that's a hell of a journey, and you had some interesting moments along the way. That shitty man.
Shitty man being scammed. Uh, customer stripping.
Customer is
Customers.
gonna trip until the day it's over.
Yeah.
Like that part doesn't stop. We're gonna be constantly bombarded with that type of
This guy will
situation.
show up one day. He's like, "I want this tattoo." Okay, 600. Okay, he don't even bring his ID. He just bring a picture. We're like, okay, that works. Where's the money? You want when I'm about to be done? It's like you wanna pay it in cash, you wanna pay it in card, or Venmo sell or whatever. It's like I don't have any debit card with me. I don't have any cash. I don't have nothing. I'm like, you kidding me? It's like no, I don't even bring my wallet with me.
What the fuck are you doing in
And
here?
I
Crazy?
stopped the session, and I called the owner. I'm like, oh, look at this guy. It's like just finish. I'm gonna talk to him later. I finished the tattoo, fucking pissed, and then he was start like calling mom and dad to save his ass. Cause
That's crazy.
he have two options: going to jail or
Yeah.
nah. It's like you
You're
don't
like,
have money.
nah.
You trying to get something, and he bring a friend. It's like I invite you. I pay. So he
What
bring a friend. The
pay?
friend gets at it.
Where's the money about the
You don't even have
pay?
money.
That's
He's inviting
crazy.
people.
That's crazy.
I wanna kill
So that's
him.
a loose screw for sure, because you don't even have money for your tattoo, and you're bringing a homeboy with you, and
He don't even
homeboy don't
pay.
have money neither.
He don't even pay.
Did
So
his
then I
parents
have,
pay?
yeah, but I have to like have an eye on him because he was
Oh
on the
yeah.
phone like in and out. I don't want him like run. If he run, he's done.
If
I'm
you run,
fast.
you're over. You hear me?
I'm a fucking cheetah running.
Yeah, no, like that's the thing. Even I seen. Remember, I told you like those videos that I watch about the girls who do the acrylic nails,
Oh yeah.
and some of those girls are like, I don't like it. I'm not paying for this no more. And they're like, yes, the fuck you are, or I'm gonna snip those motherfuckers off your fingers. So try to walk away if you want to. And they're like, oh, you can't do that. They're like, yes, I can. This is
Haha.
my service. If you don't have the money, I'm snipping the fucking nails off. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who does shit
I'm
like
gonna
that?
bring a fucking
Cuckoo birds?
sandpaper and I'm gonna rub it till the ink is off of your fucking skin.
Oh my god, people are fucking nutty, bro. Like crazy. Like,
So that guy ended up calling mom and dad, and dad sent a half, and mom sent the other half, like 315, something like that. And then we'll release him. Like, okay, get the fuck out of here, man.
all the
Don't come back.
trouble. Fucking causing all this trouble and shit.
Yeah. And I was like losing customers because I have to like look at him all the time so he don't run.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
Well,
wasting time. Oh my god. And a level.
at least his mom and dad came through.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a bad day for a little boy. That's crazy to come to a tattoo shop and be like, yeah, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. and you don't have no money, bro. That's fucking crazy. Like, who in their head, like, thinks like that? Like, I'm gonna go in here and get my nails done, tell the lady I want friendship, acrylic, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, time to pay. And you're like, well, I don't have money.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like, no, that's crazy.
That's a trouble.
That's a sickness. You're fucking sick, bro.
If you don't have money, don't go to places. You're not gonna get something for free. Nothing is free.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely
Not even
nothing.
the water is free.
Shit.
Nothing.
Nothing
You
is
wanna
free.
park somewhere, you have to pay.
Yeah, nothing is free.
And
Well,
tattoos are expensive, and a good tattoo is expensive.
exactly, and that's true. Quality.
Yeah, tattoos are not cheap, and good tattoos, baby,
Hmm.
good tattoos are not cheap, and cheap tattoos are not good.
Right, exactly. That's true. That's for sure. So, yeah, so that sums up your tattoo journey and a little bit how you got started, where you're at now, low key. And we definitely had to dive into that on the second episode because, yeah, I think that's only like right, People are going to want to know
Yeah,
more input on you and whatnot.
of course,
Of course.
of course.
Of course.
So
So let's go ahead and, oh, I wanted to say, do you have any advice for people who are trying to like get started as a tattoo artist?
yeah, of course. My
What's some
advice,
key things like
advice for new people, like consistency and
learn the
keep
craft?
not learn the craft, but like just consistency. And if you wanna start, just start. Start with what you have, and then when you have like a drawing portfolio, like a little bit like 10 pages or more, and you have a little bit of experience, then you can go ahead and ask for an apprenticeship. But be careful, like have to be careful with the the mentor they're gonna choose, because there's a lot of people asking for a lot of money and they don't teach you nothing. They just want your money.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. So that's some good advice for people trying to start. Obviously, I think you should definitely learn the craft because you have to
Yeah,
have the skill and you need to build the skill um in order to even, be good and things like that and be able to charge, good money for your work,
yeah.
you know.
You need a little, not a little, a lot of discipline. Because talent, everybody can have a talent, but you need discipline.
Okay. So basically we wanted to encourage you guys if you guys want to send in your stories that you guys have, like tattoo stories or anything like that. You guys
Questions too.
you guys can send that in. You guys can send in your questions that you may have. If you guys are looking for some advice on a certain thing, tattoo related, of course, or PMU related or medical tattooing related, something obviously on those lines, definitely send in your questions, comments, whatever. And we definitely will take a look at that. You can do anonymous or you can have us say your name, whatever you're like more comfortable with.
Yeah.
Either or, it doesn't really matter. Um, yeah, so that's open, and you guys can always send that into the Gmail that we have, the Ink'd Enthusiast Podcast at Gmail, or the Ink'd Enthusiast Podcast on Instagram. So either or, we do have some guests lined up for you guys
Mm-hmm.
that are going to be coming soon. We're trying to get a few episodes out with just us for the beginning, but we do have some fun stuff under our sleeves.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for listening to my voice like this. My voice is so like raspy.
It's a little bit.
It's because I'm not sleeping well. I'm not sleeping very well. So I think, like, when your body is like shot, you like it kind of,
We're working hard.
yeah, it lets you know like your body is like shot in other ways, and it's letting me know like through my voice. Like my voice it's better than it was the other days. That's why we didn't record anything those days, but it is a lot better, but it's still a little raspy and stuff. So thanks for listening to that. And yeah, so I think this is going to wrap it up for the second episode. We definitely wanted to get his journey and those things like kind of early on, because we do have some other juicy things
To share.
to share and to talk about. So thank you for tuning in. We definitely appreciate it. And thank you again to all the people who have shown support and love. We definitely appreciate it.
Like listeners, followers, liking, sharing.
Yeah, definitely. Subscribing to the new YouTube. We definitely appreciate that also. And also, the YouTube is the same name as the podcast channel, just FYI if you guys are interested. And yeah, we're gonna head out. We need to eat some food. We're starving. At least I'm
We have a
starving.
long day.
Yeah, and this beer is making me feel like I need to eat. What about you?
Yeah, me too.
So we're gonna skedaddle and get up out of here, and we will be back for episode 3. It won't be an interview style, but it's going to be a juicy topic that we're going to talk about. So come back for more if you enjoyed, and we will see you guys soon.
And we're gonna wait for for our community, like suggestion, questions, or stories. You can
Yes.
tell us your story and we can talk about that. And
Yeah, definitely, you guys. If you guys have a
it's gonna be
story
fun.
or any questions, or you would like any advice on something, obviously tattoo related, PMU related, etc., the things I mentioned earlier, definitely reach out about it. And whether, like I said, whether you want to be anonymous or not, doesn't really matter. We'll definitely get that going.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thanks so
So
much, everybody.
yeah.
Have a blessed day, a
Oh,
blessed night.
oh, that's so cute. Okay, guys. Well, we'll see you soon, and take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.